The Phoenix is officially here. Will Tony Stark be able to finish his machine and kill the Phoenix? Or will the world burn? One way to find out. My name is Dorian. This is SE on Comics. We are continuing our coverage of Avengers vs. X-Men with Round 6. So our story starts off with Hope saying Thomas Farabee. Hope I pronounced it right. Colonel Thomas Farabee to be exact. He is the person who dropped the first atomic bomb. He was the bombardier. And she's asking a fundamental question. Is she the bomb or is she the bombardier? Because a lot of people blame the bomb. Should they be blaming the bombardier? I mean, you can go real deep with this one. Should you blame the person who helped pretty much make the atomic bomb, which is Robert Oppenheimer? Hell, you can go even further than that. Should you blame Albert Einstein because he came up with E equals MC squared, which breaks down the relationship between energy and mass? If they didn't have that, then they didn't even have the basis to even make the first atomic bomb. But that's a different discussion for a different day. We're here to talk about comic books, and the Avengers and X-Men are still fighting each other. You got the Phoenix in the back. You got Black Widow facing Magic. You got Unstoppable Colossus versus Red Hulk. You got Namor and the Thing going at it. They just can't leave each other alone. You got Hawkeye versus Emma Frost and Cap versus Cyclops. Wolverine is walking up on Hope. She goes, "Please stop." And then she screams, "I said stop." And all this Phoenix energy comes out of nowhere and blasts everybody away. So Hope goes, "Logan, I was wrong. I thought I could handle it. I cannot. This is too much." And Wolverine, he looks like a Wolverine right now. And he's talking like when he goes, rah, 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 rah. The reason why he sounds like that is he was close to her and he got up. So she goes, "You have to kill me. You think you can do that, Logan? You promise?" And he's crawling over to her. He is still on fire. He is burnt, bleeding, and hurt. And he goes, "Kid, I'll try." So he lunges at her, and he is a crispy critter, which is like a running theme for Wolverine in this series. And he gets hit with an optic blast, and Cyclops yells, "No." So then we cut to Tony Stark and Hank Pym. Hank Pym's like, all hell's breaking loose out there. So Tony Stark's like, "Oh, well, let's hurry it up in here so we can do something about it." And then Tony Stark's like, "All right, let's get this here and there and so on and so forth." And Pym's like, "Are we going to try to test this first?" And Tony Stark's like, "Testings for suckers. We're men of science. You just go." So the Hank Pym's like, "So where is the kamikaze, Stark, huh?" As we see this huge, crazy looking armor. So the crispy critter's like, "I'll kill you, Summers." And Scott goes, "You can try." Colossus says something in Russian, and then the Red Hulk goes, "Little punk maggot." And then Hawkeye shoots an arrow at Emma. She's like, "I'm made of diamond, honey. You're not going to do anything to me." And he goes, "Lady, shut the hell up." So Magic and Black Widow are still going at it. Namor and the Thing, like I said, there is some deep-seated hatred between these two because they can't leave each other alone. So Cap starts to help Wolverine and goes, "Summers, you need to stop this madness." Wolverine's like, "You're going too far, Slim," and cuts Cyclops. I mean, he gets him real good in his ribs. But it's too late because now the Phoenix is on the battlefield. You got Captain America's like, "Come on, Stark." So somehow, some way, in lunar orbit, the other Avengers who were on the kamikaze mission, they're not dead. They have Professor Xavier and Legion, father and son. They're in Spain and they're suffering from the psychic recoil of the Phoenix. You got some dude that's in Kunlun. I don't even know who the hell that is. I'm not even going to try to front. I'm pretty sure that's not Iron Fist because he's a part of the Avengers and he's part of the fight. And he goes, "So it begins again." And then you go elsewhere and you got Wanda Maximoff and she goes, "No, no." So all of a sudden Tony Stark goes, "Ignition." And his big, huge Gundam just starts up and starts to head towards the Phoenix. Both Captain America and Iron Man say at the same time, "Here goes nothing," as he is rocketing right to the Phoenix. So Captain America goes into one of his Captain America speeches and goes, "Cyclops, no, Scott, we don't have much time. You have to stop this. You have to step away from the girl, Scott. We have to get her out of here. It's time to be a leader, son. Don't fall sway to all this madness." So Cyclops goes, "Madness? I'm trying to save my race. You're trying to snuff us out. None of you understand this thing like I understand it. None of you know this girl like I do. This was all meant to happen. Hope and the Phoenix were meant to be together. And you can't stop it." As we see Tony Stark and his Gundam is right on the Phoenix, and he goes, "Oh man, this better work." Phoenix is in range, firing disruptor. and this huge blast comes out and hits the Phoenix. So as there's this blinding light going on, Hope's like, I spent my whole life waiting for this exact moment. She says, I was running from it, I was running towards it. She's like, I didn't want it. Turns out, didn't want me either. So the Avengers are messed up. Messed up. Captain America got hit so hard, his face mask is just pretty much done. And he goes, Avengers, are you alive? Who's alive? Wolverine, are you alive? And Wolverine goes, the girl, Cap. I can't see where the girl. And all of a sudden, Iron Man goes, Cap, this is Stark. Did I kill the Phoenix? Because it looks amazing. And he goes, Tony, 1 second. He did not kill the Phoenix. The power just got dispersed 5 different ways. He went to Namor, Emma Frost, Scott, Magic, and Colossus. And they have hope. So they start talking in unison, and they start talking like universal gods. And they're like, this world can still be saved. There's much work to do. We need to do this and that. And Captain America is like, you guys are all talking like lunatics. The young lady has made her decision. She made it well known. She stays with us. And I'm like, Cap will just talk mess to anybody. Like anybody, any universal power out there. Because, again, this is the Phoenix. And Scott's like, Captain America, you need to sit down. As he hits all the Avengers with this Phoenix blast. And then all of them, all 5, well, all 6, because they got Hope too, starts flying to Earth. And there's nothing that the Avengers can do about it.